Welcome to Vintage Inspirations. I stopped at the Goodwill. You see those big giant birds? They are huge. I had to let you guys see them. They are huge. I'm not sure what those are called, and I didn't want to get any closer because they may attack me. But I'm at the Goodwill on Northside Drive. I had a doctor's appointment, so on the way back I have to pass Northside Drive. So why not take advantage and go in and do a video because I'll have to come back and then I'll spend more gas. So if you're passing it, you might as well go in. And then I met a friend. He's not a friend. I've just seen him from time to time at the thrift stores for the past couple years, whatever. In fact, I haven't seen him in some years, but he remembered me. He wanted to be in my video. He said, take a picture, so I did. He loves suits. You will not see him in nothing else but suits. I always see him in a suit. And if they're on sale, he'll pick up tons of them. He'll have like a cart full of suits. Yeah, so he was there bugging me. And I'm like, I'm trying to film. I'll call you later. So I do have his number. And then I saw this beautiful scarf. It reminded me of my skirt that I have. But further inspection, I think it's a different bird. So I left it. I didn't want to take a risk because I have enough scarves. But it would be so cute because I would wear the skirt is kind of like a little cowgirl style, like a Ralph Lauren style. It's Ralph Lauren. So it has a little cowgirl style. And so, if you have the scarf to wrap around your neck or your hat, that would be so cute. You could even wrap scarves around your leg, your wrists. You can do a lot with them. Your hair. But it's a different bird. And then it was kind of ruined, like the little tassels that hang down. And yeah, I need something in more newer condition. I like my clothes in new condition. And you see, he's still talking to me. So eventually, I move along. I do apologize. I normally stop the camera when I'm talking, but for some reason I didn't. I'm not sure why. And so as soon as you come in, the jewelry's to the left, and then to the right is scarves, purses, and then the pocketbooks. And so that's why I stopped. And that's a Brighton. I hope everyone knows what Brighton is. It's a cute little vintage designer. They made purses and belts and then shoes. Yes, I believe hats too. And I'm not sure if it's really leather or if it's man-made. That I'm not sure of. And I have a Brighton purse, but I'm not sure if it's leather or not. And they always have cute little hearts. That's how you can know that it's Brighton. And it's normally that crocodile material, but Google it. Brighton, vintage Brighton, Brighton. Like the sun is bright, Brighton. Google that, Brighton vintage pocketbooks, and you'll see some beautiful stuff they have. They even make headbands, yeah. That was a cute little clutch. If it had a different color fastener on it, I may have purchased it. I'm not really into gold zippers and things. I will, like my gold purse that I'm wearing now, it has gold on it, but it's a different type of gold. And so then I decided to look at a few purses. And in fact, they had a lot of cute ones. Like, that was gorgeous. It's just that I'm not going to be dressed up to go anywhere. Otherwise, I would have purchased that. I think I did put that one in a cart. It was Guess and kind of reminded me of like Chanel, but I just didn't like the strap. And it was a little cheaply made, so it may have been a knockoff. I wasn't sure. Something wasn't right about it. So I decided to leave it. And I guess I didn't do a haul at the end because I didn't buy anything. I bought one or two items, so I didn't do a haul. And when I came back, I was flooded. Oh my goodness. 'Cause remember, I went to the doctor early in the morning. So I was zonked. I was really zonked. And I had to eat. That was the only thing I was thinking about. So I did pick this up for my granddaughter. She's, I think, 9 or 10. I lose track, but I hope she likes it. I'm going to have to send it to her because she's in Florida. It's too cute. It's DKNY. It has the little lock, and then it has the little DKNY letters dangling. And it's like kind of like a black leather, like a alligator skin. I think she'll like it. I mean, you can't go wrong with a black purse, you know? And she's not into designer, so don't. It's not like it has to be like Chanel or, one of those high-end designers like my other granddaughter who's in high school. Her stuff has to be designer, designer, designer. The most expensive stuff. I feel sorry for my daughter. And she buys her everything she wants. She's so blessed. And my daughter does YouTube too. You can see her channel is I think you guys can see who I'm subscribed to. I think I'm not sure, but I'm subscribed. Her channel is called Royal and Wavy. Her and her husband do pranks. You're welcome to watch. You will be blown away. These little saddle shoes were too cute. Too cute. You know, I wanted to buy them, but I most likely I wouldn't wear them, so that's why I didn't. Uh, and these were darling. Oh man, I wish I could wear high heels. I used to love wearing high heels. They make you feel so feminine and sexy. Oh my goodness. You can still be feminine and sexy without high heels. You just have to do it right. Those were cute too. Forgot who was the maker on that one. And those are so pointy. I don't need any more animal print shoes. I have quite a few. I don't need any more. Those are always cute. Those little flats with the round fronts. I see them all the time. And those were cute. I may have picked those up if they were my size. Because actually, whoever had them only wore them maybe once or twice. And if you're buying used shoes, make sure you disinfect them when you get home. You may have to try them on in the store, which I hate. And I'll be looking for a stocking. There's never, years ago when we used to go to the thrift store, they used to have a box of stockings. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. You never put your foot into a used pair of shoe barefoot. Oh my gosh. So in the wintertime, it's not too bad because you normally have on socks. But like me, I really don't wear socks in the winter. I just don't like socks. And especially living in Georgia, we kind of wear sandals all year round. So, like, there's no state, they don't put stockings out for you anymore. They don't put stockings out. Nope, nope, nope. Those were so cute. I wish they were my size. I think I could have managed that heel because it's a wedge, so you have more support. Yeah, I couldn't have worn them a lot, but I could have worn them once or twice. And this, so I hate trying on shoes with my bare feet. But anyway, when you get them home, those were, those were fabulous, weren't they? Ooh, oh man, you gotta have a few cocktails to walk in them shoes. But like I was saying, if you buy these shoes, if you buy used shoes, make sure you disinfect them. I can give you a tip. Use alcohol wipes or just a rag and put alcohol on it. Lysol spray is good too, but you want to clean them out with your hands. You want to give them a little scrub in there with some soap. You could even use carpet foam cleaner. It works perfect. That stuff that you spray on your rug to take the dirt out. And I was showing him where the shoes were cracked in the front because he didn't see it. Yeah, and I didn't want him to buy them. They were messed up completely, but those were cute. And they looked a bit tight too. Yeah. So you need to scrub it. That carpet foam cleaner is great. You spray it in there, let it sit for a few minutes, and then spray it again. Let that sit, then go in there and scrub. And then come back with the alcohol wipes or the alcohol sanitizing wipes, and then spray with Lysol. And if you could let them air dry, perfect. If not, just stand them up and let them dry overnight. You have to, even if they look new, wipe them out because you don't never know. Someone, people have athletic feet. You can catch all type. Trust me, you can catch all type of fungus and bacteria from wearing other people's shoes. And someone could have had a real fungus issue. You never know. Yeah. And so with that said, when you're buying used shoes, if they look used, don't purchase them. Don't buy them unless they look new. And so it's funny when you go to the thrift store, you have to pass all those shelves to get to your favorite figurine knickknack shelf because it's always the next to the last row, and all the good rules are set up the same way. You have to pass the Christmas section, the plastic section, the dishes, the coffee mugs, the catch-all section, everything, just to get to this section right here. And then they pared it down because the left side is not even figurines. The left side is all glass. So you don't even really have a figurine section anymore. And believe it or not, that section, the one that they have, I think that one's going to leave soon too. It's just people keeping figurines. This was too cute. With those Florida leaves on it. It was like a little planter. Too cute. You could put a plant inside. Of course, you have to put a pot, inside of that pot. And this, as soon as you touch it, you can tell it's not vintage. So cheaply made and so lightweight, and it feels like plastic, sort of, kind of. That was gorgeous for your Christmas display. And a cute little wooden piece, which I know I would have bought at home had it been vintage or even, it's a modern piece. And the bunny was too cute. Beautiful. These caught my eye. It's from that movie. What's the name of that movie? I forgot. I don't want to think. I don't want to stress myself and try to think of it. It designer plates are always a good pickup if you're a collector, and they're called collector plates. I have quite a few already. In fact, did I ever show my collector plates? I think I did. Yeah, I believe I did. I'm not sure. I had to go back and check. If not, I'll share them with you guys. I have just a few because I got rid of them. When I moved here, there was nowhere to put them, so I got rid of all of them. I hung up as many as I could, and I did a bathroom, a bathroom. I painted the back bathroom area. It's a laundry room closet. I painted that in one of my early videos, and I think I showed my collector plates then. I really wanted to buy that because it was in brand new condition, but I didn't like the stones inside. They were like glued in and it was glossy. I don't like stuff like that. And I didn't really like that print too much, but I didn't hate it. And that was too cute. Little chip and dip bowl. I see these all the time, these little wire mesh things. And I put it up there because you can tell it was scratching the chip and dip bowls. I didn't want to get any more scratches. I believe this was an Italian piece. It's funny because when I used to thrift years ago, you never saw Italian pieces, but now I see them almost on every trip. And I thought I found a flower pot, but there was no hole in the bottom, so I didn't need that. And I do collect these, but not the clear ones. I collect the yellow and the green ones. And oh, I wish that was yellow or green because I don't have that size bowl. I don't need any more agates. And I have blue. I have like 6, so I left those. I was so happy because had it been another color that I didn't have, I would have purchased it. He was too cute. Kind of reminded me of Felix. I think it was Felix the cat. Oh, I wanted to buy him so bad. He was a planner. Oh my gosh. He's a darling, 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 darling. I loved it. Look at the eyes. It's so kitschy. Oh my gosh. Well, whoever bought it, I pray they enjoy it. It's too cute. You had a lot of these little cactuses things. I want to make some. I've been picking them up. I decided to put that on hold for when the weather gets colder. And I got to find things to do inside. And then there was another one. I wish the plants were not in the pot because I would have bought all the plants because I need them for my little video I'll make on that. I'll do it one day. These caught my eye. I believe they're part of a novelty set because it looks like the shepherd and Mary and it's part of them. They were nicely made. They were on a metal base and it's paper mache. And if I had a place for them, they would have came home with me because they are darling. I didn't show them good enough. I do apologize. And I think that's Mary. She's missing her baby, though. You see her arms are supposed to hold the baby. I don't know what happened to the baby. But those were gorgeous. I love paper mache things like that, especially with those bright colors. Oh my God, what a great find. I don't know why I didn't show them enough. I just got in the store. I'm super excited. I haven't been in this store. This is the closest Goodwill to me, but I don't go because their music is so loud it's unbearable. I had a migraine. Oh my goodness. I've never seen this before. It's not basket. It's like metal. They weave like metal. That was interesting. It was a 3-piece set. That was gorgeous. I believe it was Mexican. What was that cobalt blue thing? Oh, that's right. I showed that eventually. Okay. I thought that was Ray Dunn, but I didn't even turn it over because I can tell. Oh, I did turn it over though. Budweiser mug. I don't know what that thing was on top. I believe it came wrapped like that and they just left it. Cause I'm sorry. Because that thing on top does not go with that mug. So that just be something extra that you get if you purchase the mug. By the way, that mug was fabulous. For a man cave to die for. Cute little display. And this piece I have not seen ever. I was blown away with it. It's like that opaque glass, and it had a top with a little handle. That was too cute. Now I've seen them, but not. I've never seen that top. Yeah, and not the opaque kind. It's normally like milk glass. Yes, that's not milk glass. And these are cute. I hope everyone has some of these. Is when you cook your corn, you put your corn on it. I guess they're called corn holders. It's always in a set of 4 or 6 or 8. And I used to have tons of them. I pared it down. I have one set. I'll show you one day, I guess. And I wanted to buy that green set, but I didn't. I have to be real picky right now because I need to declutter a lot. I really do. I can't wait till my son comes so he can help me with a yard sale. I thought about it, though. I don't even want to do a yard sale because you have to pull all that stuff out, and then if no one doesn't buy it, you got to bring it back in or donate it, and it just becomes overwhelming and depressing. I just don't know. I don't know. I might need to just consider trying to find a bigger place. I don't know. This was cute. It was a modern piece. Made so cute with the lemon tree. And this is a cute little set. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a creamer and a sugar, but the top is missing on the sugar. Yeah, that's what's missing. And you probably can find the top in the kitchen aisle. This was cute. Is a Asian eulogy set. I can't pronounce it right, but if you could read it, because I showed the name. It's when you do those when you draw with those vintage pens with the ink. Yeah, that's what that was. And then I saw this beautiful, I thought it was mid-century. I couldn't wait to get it in the cart. I was just looking over it for cracks. But the more and more I picked it up and the more and more I touched it, I could tell it was not mid-century. It was modern. Just, they did a great reproduction though, man. Beautiful. And I'm doing that little African stuff on my table in the living room, and that would have went perfect. But I don't want any modern pieces. I don't. If I'm going to pick up something like that, it has to be mid-century. And of course that's in the mid-century style, but that's not from the period. The bottom is way too clean. It's way too clean. If you have something like that from all the way from the mid-century, no, 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 no. It's not going to be clean on the bottom. I don't care how clean your house is. You're going to have it's from when you're polishing and moving it around, it's going to pick up at least one tiny little mark. The bottom had nothing on it. Does anyone know what those spring things are? I don't know what that is. I see it from time to time. And so this is the other side. So normally it used to be two sides of figurines back in the days, but now they have all glass. And when I'm in the glass section, I look for those planters, glass containers that I pick up. I didn't see not one. And I was going to purchase this because I saw a whole lot of round, big, giant glass pieces inside, but further inspection, they were plastic. And then one looks like I already have one, and I don't need any of those little marble things. I used to have tons of that stuff. I got rid of it, so I decided to leave that. This was cute, right? That is too cute. I'm not sure what style it's trying to be, and then these were cute too. Everything when you pick it up is so light, like it has no weight. I don't like modern things at all. No, siree, Bob. So lightweight. That red caught my eye. I thought it was vintage, but once you pick it up, you can tell it's not. That was a beautiful vase at the end on the bottom shelf with the fruit in it. And those canisters with those metal tops, those are great pickup. Those last for years and years and years. Uh, Somebody just sprayed that glass. It's not that color. And I think I had enough of this aisle here. It was just kind of a waste of time going through it, but you know, this had a good price. It was $1, but it was chipped. And then that caught my eye. These pieces are beautiful to pick up. They always has a beautiful back stamp. I believe that's supposed to be like a shell. I mean, it's gorgeous, but you have to have the space for it. And this had the top. I would have put it in the buggy. Oh. And for my returning subscribers, God bless you. Thanks for your support. I'm so grateful and I love you. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing and please comment. I need more people commenting, please. This piece was gorgeous right here. Yeah, that was gorgeous. It was very heavy. I couldn't even lift it to see the bottom. That was not a modern piece. Yeah, I need more people to comment, please. Cute little Noah's Ark cookie jar. So cheaply made. So cheaply made. But nevertheless, you could. I mean, if I had the space, it may have came home with me because it would look beautiful on your kitchen counter. I love Noah Ark ensemble pieces. In fact, I hate that I left that piece of slate in that last video. I'm depressed about it. Yeah, depressed about it. This basket coming up is to die for. I wanted to buy it so bad, but it's so huge. You see with those ivory leaves? Oh, I just love stuff like that. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Uh, I could put it on my top cabinet in the kitchen, but I think that would be too tall. I don't even know. I don't want to take a risk. Oh, just decide to leave it. I think it's too tall. Here's the mugs. These were puzzling. That one didn't have a back stamp, but the other ones did, and then the back stamps were different. So I wanted to take a further look and try to see. And then I ripped the sticker and I said, let me just leave it. So I didn't even bother taking any of them off. Because you have to do stuff like that with two hands so you can peel it properly and then stick it back. I don't want to mess up their sticker system. Them ladies and men in back, employees rather, they work hard to put those stickers on there. And you can't just come ripping them up and destroying them. So you're going to see where I rip it, you see? So I just said, let me leave it alone. So I couldn't even tell who the maker was, but um, it says the same thing. It starts with an A, but totally different back stamps. And those are beautiful, by the way. And this was gorgeous, too. This had a mid-century look. I don't even know why I didn't put those in the cart. It was a set of two. They were beautiful. But then I saw some more pieces, and they coming up. It's always good to find that vintage barware. That was an original piece. There was quite a few of these throughout the store. And then there's another piece. You see, that's a match, and that one has a top. So I think those are like soup bowls. I'm not sure. And then that one had, I think that one had, oh, I didn't even look at the back stamp. And then I found another piece, which was a taller mug. There was quite a few. There was even a little cup right next to it. And I wanted to put them together, but I said, you know what? Someone finds them, they just got to look. Because then there's another piece. You see right down there on the bottom. And I'm sure there was more. But I'm always attracted to that mid-century olive green. And I believe those were cut glass. Those were actually original, but it's not a set. I can't do anything with them. I mean, nevertheless, you can pick them up, and every time you see them, just pick them up, and you'll have a collection. Oh. And this is the metal section, and I need hangers, and so I put them in the cart. But I remember last time I bought them and I had to throw them out. Remember? Yeah. So I decided to put them back because you see that one's peeled, so I put that one back. Because what happened was one day I saw a set of the same hangers, but they were beige and they were filthy. And so I was thinking, well, the black ones might have that same filth on it, but you just can't see it, so I don't want to pick them up. And they're not a great pickup, and that's why I keep seeing them, because I think maybe someone's selling them Target or someone Walmart, because I keep seeing them, and people keep donating them because they're no good. This was gorgeous. It was a basket because it had the 3 feet on the bottom, but I kept looking because I wanted to see, do you hang it up? It's actually basket that you sit. Isn't it gorgeous? That cast iron, I love it. Those escrows all in it and flowers. It was beautiful. So I think that shovel you use for a fireplace. Don't pick up those black hangers. It's not a good pickup. In fact, that man that I was chatting to at the beginning of the video, he had them in his car. I told him, put them back on the shelf. It's not a good pickup. It's not, because they're filthy and they peel. That velvet peels off and it gets on your clothes, I'm sure. And that's why if you've been following me, almost every time we go thrifting, we find those. Yes, because people have been buying them because they're beautiful, but then they're donating them because they're not a good pickup. I used to collect stuff like that, little wire people. I used to have quite the collection. Do I have any left? I don't think I have any pieces left. Maybe one or two. And I was so mad he found those pillows. You see those beautiful pillows? King size pillows? You know how much those cost? Where I live, they're going for like 200 just for a set of two. And they were in great condition. All you had to do is pop them in the washing machine with some bleach. I hate he got them before I did, because I really need them. I have some little, I need more pillows in my bed. I really do. So I could be comfortable when I'm lounging. And this was cute, a pot holder. I think it was a rooster. Yeah. Good for the soul. Paula Deen. Okay, that was a Paula Deen piece. Did you guys used to watch Paula Deen? She's like a southern chef. Yeah. And then I think she made a line of stuff too to sell, linens and housewares. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe. Oh, she did cookware. That's right. I knew it was something Paula Deen. Yeah. She had a bunch of backlash, and I think she had to cancel her show or something. But then she wound up doing another show with her sons. I don't remember. It was so long ago. I wanted to pick this up. It was beautiful. It was oh, what was the name again? Oh, and I can't even see it there. Um, I can't think of it. Oh, come on, Tanya. You know it. You know I can't think of it. It's a well-known designer that makes silver plate. Oh, forget it. See, I was telling him to put those hangers back because he had them all. He shops just like me because I would have grabbed them all too. It is not a good pickup. He didn't listen to me at first, but then he started looking at them and he could see some of them was peeled. And then he said, I'm going to take your word. He said, because I know you know what you're talking about. So he put them back. And I'm glad that I filmed this. It's not a good pickup. Do not pick them up. They are gorgeous. Don't even buy them if you go to a department store. Don't buy them. It's not a good pickup because they peel. And like I said, when I found the beige ones, they were filthy. So what if these have that same filth on it? Of course you're going to clean them, but you're not scrubbing them. Because if you scrub them, you'll take the velvet off. So all you can do is kind of like wipe those down with alcohol wipes and then spray them with Lysol. And if you're purchasing hangers, make sure to sanitize them, especially the hook, because you know when you're hanging up something, what do? You tend to put the hook in your mouth, right? So you can hang up the piece. We all do it because we need a third hand. So you don't want to put your mouth on it because you don't know where it's been or who's been touching it or whose mouth it's been in. So please, guys, if you're going to buy hangers used, make sure you sanitize them just like them shoes. In fact, sanitize everything that you buy from the thrift store. And that was beautiful, Victorian piece. That was cute. Tissues. I'm sure that was Ray Dunn. That was too cute. That'd be cute when you're having guests and you can see. It's nice if you have a big house because then you have like a storage area for stuff that you collect for your guests. When guests come, you pull certain things out, and then that would be nice to pull out tissues. And then it says tissues. That would be so cute. So when guests come to my house, I tend to pull out towels, soaps, linens. What else? Paper towels. Um, Pajamas, stuff like that. Slippers, that's what I tend to pull out, yeah. And so he was asking me about a pot. He wanted to make macaroni and cheese. So I told him that glass pot, the big giant one, that's what you need to make your macaroni and cheese. Because it's his niece's graduation, I think he said, or his nephew's, I can't remember. And they're going to make macaroni and cheese. So you see that big one on the bottom, that's what you need. Those glass. Who makes those? Because I have quite a few. Is it Cornell? No, Corel? No. Who makes them? I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. In my memory, I forget so much these days, and it's getting worse as the days go by. Mikasa, I don't know why I didn't grab those because I collect them, but I collect the plates. And why not have some smaller plates? Oh my gosh, I don't believe I did that. I don't believe I did that. And I didn't even notice that was collection that pattern that I collected until I'm seeing it now. Well, maybe I'll run in there tomorrow. If they're still there, I'll grab them. In fact, I thought that was it, but that wasn't it. That was a different brand. Oh, wow. I really don't like doing voiceovers because I see everything that I wanted to bring home. And I either couldn't bring it home because I don't need it. There's no place to put it, or I just can't afford it. And then I seen these, and you guys know I have a lot of this pattern, Finlanda. Further inspections, they were really, really cracked up. Like, you can see the crack on that one there. But the plates, they were really cracked. And that's why I'm looking for some more so I can toss some of mine. Some of mine are in horrible condition. It looked like someone may have put them through the dishwasher at one point or something. I'm not sure. So let me organize my cart. Because have learned from shopping, when you have dishes, you need to put them at the back of the cart. Because if you leave them there, every time you move, they'll keep sliding and sliding, and they can't break or crack. So it's best to put them in place. And as you can see, I'm going to pile them up in order so nothing doesn't happen to them. Yeah. And especially I'm doing this because I don't know if I'm going to purchase them and I don't want them to get destroyed before someone else purchases them. Be mindful when you're in the thrift store how you handle things because someone has to purchase it. And I see people, destroying things and I'm like, well, someone may have to buy it. Those music plates were to die for. In fact, I see more and I'm able to show them to you because they don't have stuff stacked on them. And those were some faux marble dishes. This was a hobbyist piece. Guess it was like a candle holder. That was a cute little pattern, kind of like mimicking the Asian bamboo style, or bamboo pattern rather. And this was a beautiful find, but it had a huge crack. You see it? It's a three-way crack, not even one crack, three-way. I didn't find any folk art pieces. Oh, that was a bummer. That's my thing now, trying to find folk art pieces. And I have a few too. I need to pull them out. I want to make like a little section. Maybe I'll do it in my bedroom because I don't know where else I would have room. And I can sit in front and film. And so I wanted to buy these but didn't have the pot to match. And I says, well, I can find the pot, but what if you don't find the pot? So but that's good to steam your seafood or like your corn on the cob or any vegetable. It was in great condition. I used to have that exact set, but when I moved here, there was nowhere to put it, so I tossed it. But I actually want one now. Try to find some room, and they have this high price on it. Did you see that? I think it was 29 because it's a large. That's not a vintage large. That's not even a vintage large back stamp because Walmart makes large. And these workers sometimes they get stuff confused because I know why they have the $30 on. They think it's a vintage cast iron piece, but when you lift it and look at it, you can tell it's not vintage. It's modern, 100% modern. And guys, if you want a nice one, you can go to Walmart in their camping section, and they have large cast iron pots for great prices, by the way. Well, you know what? Let me take that back because I bought mine like 10 years ago, so I don't even know where the prices have risen. And I'm looking for some more pillows like that man had, but of course, there's none. And I see those pillows from time to time, but they be in horrible condition. I've never seen them like the ones he had was, whoever had them, I guess, I don't know why they donated them. I guess they just felt like buying more. And that was nice, new in the pack, but it was a twin. If it was a full size, I would have gotten it for my son. Because I don't like those sheets that come in the bag or box like that. I don't like those type of fabrics. Now, these would have definitely went in the car had they not been red. Because, I love that zigzag. Oh, my goodness. And those were vintage, but I'm not into red. What would I do with red and white? Does not go with my bedroom. It doesn't go with my living room. But, man, if they were black and white, they would have went in the cart like the instant. Because they buttoned and you could unbutton them and wash them. Yeah. And so I did find a pillow though. It's new in the pack. Yeah, I always pick those up. If you follow me, you see I normally pick them up when I see them. New pillows in the bag. They didn't have any comforters. And that caught my eye. Cute little country scene. I used to have a lot of those stools. I think I gave one to my sister, but those were modern. Mine were vintage pieces, most likely antiques. And then some of this furniture caught my eye, so came to look at it, but it wasn't what I thought it was. And this was cute. Four-seater bench table. That was too cute. I love how they gave it that vintage look. Oh man, that's dead on. Cute, cute, cute. mid-century round, beautiful coffee table. Oh, this glass is beautiful. It's like beveled, isn't it gorgeous? But the piece itself was kind of cheaply made, and but that glass is to die for. But normally you see that glass on more higher end pieces. So I was really confused with this piece. They asked $50, which was a great price, and I see why only 50 because it was cheaply made. It had the ducktail. So it's definitely an antique, but I don't know, it's cheaply made. Maybe it's the wood that they use, like that cherry wood. And this piece was gorgeous, but man, it smelled horrible. And it had the great ducktail. That was beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous, that chest of drawer? I like the shape on the top, but it smelled awful. You'd have to do a lot of bleaching. And yes, when you get antique furniture pieces like that and it smells, yes, you can bleach them. Do it very quickly and then dry it out and don't never put water on it ever again. And the bleach will take that smell out. Nothing else won't take that smell out but the bleach. And if it's really bad, the smell won't come out. I don't care what you do to the piece. The only way to come out is if you spray paint it or paint it with furniture paint, and you're still going to have a little smell. Because remember, I used to work in retail, and I used to always get antiques and fix them up. So that's why I know. But you can bleach that smell out. What you do is you put your bleach in a bucket of water, add a little soap, like Tide detergent, and water, and don't dilute it too much. And put gloves on because your hands will smell like bleach for days. And then just go at it. Or you could put it in a spray bottle and just spray it real good, and then let it sit. And wash it a few times. Do it really, really good. Saturate the stuff in it. But remember, you could destroy the finish, so you have to be very careful. You're mostly bleaching the inside of the drawer, not the finish on the outside. You just want to wipe the outside down with the rag like that, yeah. But the inside you want to saturate with the bleach. This caught my eye, but it was in horrible condition. Like it's worn. It's really, really worn. It should be much blacker. So I decided to leave it. And I like how they combined it. They sold it as a two-piece, which was perfect. This is what we want Goodwill to do. Yes. Isn't it gorgeous? But it's faded. It don't look, I have my light on it. That's why it looks black. I couldn't tell the price, but they were selling them together. Every time I see these, the nose is broke, the tail is broke, it's chipped up. I guess that's why people donate them because it's chipped up. I've never seen a whole stack of these. You know those wicker plates that we used to use back in the days. And then this bring me back to time because we used to have a closet that had that in it. You pull it out, and you can iron your sleeves on your shirt and your clothes. It's for a kitchen. That's why it's tiny. So just to touch up your clothes in the kitchen, the butlers used to do that, or the maids. I lived in a house and we had one. I used to use it too. I used to love it because I love antiques. That fooled me. It was plastic. It's like a Dollar Tree item. And so I'm looking in the plastics because I always pass the plastics, but I just decided I think I need to stop and check because sometimes people have something beautiful in their hand and they decide not to get it and then they stick it in the shelf. So remember, go down every if you get strong and you got good health, go down every aisle, every inch of the store because people toss things everywhere throughout the store. And so, man, you'd be surprised what you find in the sections that you don't go in. Me, on the other hand, I don't go in every section. That's just because of my health, because I can barely do what I'm doing. I'm really pushing because I'm trying to build my channel, but I am struggling. And like I said before, I take my ibuprofen, 800 milligrams, and that was a cute shelf on the top. And I rub icy hot. I guess you don't know what icy hot is. You will know what Bengay is, and the liquid kind, the roll on, the patches. I have to use them all just to get through the day. These were some cute little trinkets. It's pewter. Yeah. I used to love pewter, man. I had the collection, mugs, plates, bowls, jewelry, you name it. I still have a few pieces of pewter jewelry, but a lady who used to buy a lot of jewelry for me, she loved pewter jewelry, so she bought most of it. Otherwise, I'd have more because no one else bought it but her. But man, I wish I didn't, but never met her because I would have stacks of it now. I could do a video on pewter jewelry because that's how much I sold to her. This is cute. And it has the can open on the side. That would be darling for a man cave. You put your little beer in there. I think like Heineken's could fit in there. Yeah. What else? Draft beers. Even soda. And this caught my eye. You know I love mid-century. And that's, yes, it went in the cart. But guys, I didn't bring her home because where is she gonna go? There's nowhere for her to go. Beautiful. I've been looking for one too, and then I finally got one and I didn't buy it. Oh darn. But I'm gonna tell you why. It's a huge crack at the big leaf. There's a huge crack. It would never crack anymore because I'm not gonna drop it, and it's in one solid piece. But I just couldn't. I don't like to buy cracked things. This was darling. A cute little tassel. You hang that up and you can display anything you want on a little shelf. And yes, they know what it is. They have a high price on it. That's antique. It's gorgeous. And so I asked the lady at the cashier, would she discount that walnut piece? And I would felt better maybe if I paid $2 for it. They were asking for. I mean, because you don't know if that crack is going to split or not, you know? And I don't want to take a risk. I just don't. So I left it for someone else and they'll enjoy it. And then I spotted this little cute beauty. Even though I love animal print, I would not want that in my house because that to me looks more like paw prints. And it's not really a cheater. I didn't like it at all, but I filmed it in this beautiful dress. It's a size small, but it was, sometimes when something small can still fit me because the way it's made, I could definitely get in that with no problem and still have room. But I wasn't in love with it, so I left it. Yeah, it's just too much. If it was more black in the background, it would have been dead on. So then the flowers would have had to been bigger and pushed further apart. It would have been, I would not have hesitated. I didn't buy any clothes. I found a few pieces and put them in the cart, but I just chose not to. It was cheaply made or something that I said I'm not going to wear. And then this one dress, oh my gosh, I hate I even left it. But I just bought one so similar, and you'll see it's coming up. And this was too cute, a little overall, said "Kiss Me" with Christmas decorations on it, to die for. So extra small. I know I couldn't get my fat butt in it. But it was too cute. Oh man, I love that. Oh man, that was beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know, is it pajamas or is it for Christmas or is it I just wasn't sure. And then this caught my eye and I was all like, wow, that's cute to like wear when it's raining out, but it was so cheaply made. And then I realized it was made by a costume, HalloweenCostumes.com. So it must have been like, what's that man's called? Not Inspector Gadget, the other one. Maybe it is Inspector Gadget. Um, he wears that. That's his costume. What's his name? He has the magnifying doctor. I can't think of his name, but so that's why I left it. So it's going to be getting hot, and I think I can wear shorts this year. I think my surgery and my pelvic is strong enough because I'm doing a little garden. So I think maybe I can get into some shorts, as long as they're kind of stretchy. And these were not only stretchy, but they were Gloria Vanderbilt, and I love Gloria Vanderbilt items. Um, Everything was perfect, but then I saw this huge stain, and I was like, I see why they donated them. That stain ain't coming out. It ain't coming out. So I did put it in the cart though, and because I was like, well, maybe it will come out. Those were perfect because they were like loose fit, 100% cotton, and then they had that elastic waist, and that's what I need because I can't wear tight fitted things. Oh man, like I would love to wear like the little cute, tight little jean cut off shorts,
So
but
it's
I
the end of
can't.
the
I
video.
can't.
God
The
bless.
fast